Hey, what's up everyone? This is your girl Maria, Fairy Godmother. As you can see, I'm bringing another video on here. This time it's a little bit different than my reaction video. I'm going to be giving you step-by-step tutorial on how to perform this waltz. So with that being said, here we go. So first and foremost, I want to give big kudos to Ariana and her court. One of the things I tell my kids is that when they're actually dancing the waltz, they want to keep their facial expressions happy at all times, smiles and look up. And they actually did pretty good doing that. So in the first clip, you saw the first set of steps that you'll be doing for this waltz. Everyone's going to step forward with their right diagonally, step back, step forward with their left, step back. You'll repeat this step for 8 counts and then spin your girl in place. Also, the step repeats again, and the second time the girl's going to spin into a safe zone, and you'll know what I'm talking about right now. So this is the second time they're doing the step. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spin your girl towards you into a safe zone, and that's a safe zone right there. So the next set of steps that you'll be doing is a set of waltz and spinning, and by that I mean the following. So the guy will waltz to his left, meaning girl right, and then he's going to waltz to his right and then spin his girl to what I call an armpit in. And when the girl spins, she's going to spin slowly 4 counts. Then the guy's going to waltz to his right, and then he's going to waltz to his left, and then he's going to spin his girl armpit out, again doing so slowly 4 counts. So this is how the step looks. Waltz 1, waltz 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, waltz 1, waltz 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat the step. Waltz 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, waltz 1, waltz 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the next set of steps will require the guy to once again waltz to his left, waltz to his right, spin his girl armpit in, but this time the girl's going to spin ending on the side of him. After that, boy and girl will quickly separate from each other, come back, separate again, step forward with the right leg, step back, separate one last time, and then boy will spin girl into an armpit in, boy will bow, and then the girl will curtsy. It sounds more complicated than what it really is, so if I'm going fast, you can always hit pause. So this is what I mean by waltzing. Separate, come back, step forward, back, and armpit in, curtsy, bow. So the next set of steps you'll see, it's a traditional step, and that's when both boy and girl step forward with their leg diagonally as they extend both arms out, and when they step back with their left leg, their arms close in, and then you repeat the step going left, extending your arms, coming back with your left, closing in. That's going to be an 8 count, so every time you take a step, it's going to be noted as a count. And then after you're done with the 8 count, you're going to spin your girl armpit in 4 counts, and then spin her armpit out regular. And of course, this is what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Armpit in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Armpit out into a safe zone. So the next set of steps is just going to consist of waltzing for 8 counts. But when you waltz, as you'll see in the clip, you'll be waltzing and hopping. So every time you waltz, that's considered a count. And then after that, you're going to waltz 2 more times. Spin your girl into an armpit in, and she'll end up on the side of you. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the next part coming up is totally optional. You can do something else in place of this step. It consists of the quinceañera getting lifted up. I know a lot of girls aren't comfortable with that versus other girls are. So it really just depends on whether you want to get lifted or not. So this is with the lift. As you can see, the guys are getting ready to lift her up. And when they do, just listen to the crowd. It's still a crowd pleaser in my opinion. And I love when the girls actually want that to be part of their waltz. So the next part, they're just getting ready to go ahead and continue with the next steps. The next set of steps are pretty much a repeat step from when you did in the beginning of the waltz, but only the first set of steps. And I'll show you in the clip what I mean by that. And then you're going to go ahead and repeat the step again, but this time the cord only. The girls will spin and end up on the side of the boys while the quinceañera continues to waltz. This is how it looks like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Waltz. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the first set. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's when the cord goes to the side, meaning the girls go to the side of the boys while the quinceañera stays in place. Now the final steps of the waltz consist of only the cord waltzing towards the dance floor. This should take about 8 counts depending on how big the dance floor is, and it's going to be a ripple effect. So the first 2 couples on each side will take the 8 steps, and then the next couples behind them will take 6 steps, and then the last couples behind them will take 4 steps. And this also depends on how many couples you have in your court. It's also depending on how many steps you're going to take. So for this instance, you're going to wait for the cue of the song. So then the quinceañera will spin armpit in, and the girls will also spin armpit in alongside of the quinceañera. Guys, I promise you it's not that hard. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you guys, but this is why I'm doing the clips as well. So this is the part where I mean where your court's going to waltz towards the front of the dance floor. You're going to wait for the quinceañera to spin, and then the girls will follow. I promise you guys the steps are super easy, and if for whatever reason you find yourselves getting confused or if I'm going too fast, you can always hit the pause button. Okay guys, so we're almost towards the end. Now the next set of steps that you're going to see, I like to call them my signature move only because I do this almost in 95% of my waltz. And this is where I have the cord exit towards the back of the dance floor, and only the quinceañera and her Prince Charming are left on the dance floor. So only the couples will separate, come back together, step forward with their right leg, step back. Now the first 2 couples in the front are going to waltz towards the back, and then the next couples will follow, and then so on until the quinceañera and Prince Charming are left at the dance floor by themselves. And of course, this is what I mean. Separate, come back, step forward, and walk it out. And walk it out. Again, notice how these kids are always smiling, guys. That's always important. Okay, and now for the exit part, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys that this is also optional for you guys. You can do whatever you want on your spotlight. This is what they wanted to do. They wanted to include a lot of spins and turns, and that's pretty much what they're doing. And then, of course, one of my signature moves I do is the quinceañera always ends with the dip, money shot. And there you have it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. I know when I get nervous, I tend to say certain words the wrong way. But nonetheless, I hope it's helpful for you guys. And also, if you guys want me to do more videos on step-by-step tutorials on any of my waltz on this channel, go ahead and feel free to comment below, and I will definitely work on that. So until next time, thank you for watching. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell button. That way you can get notified anytime I upload a new video.